Good morning, Super Scholars. I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend and you were able to take some time to rest and just take a break from work and you're back and ready to grow your brains from home. Today is Monday, May 4th. Before we start today's lesson, we got to go over our learning target and success criteria. Your learning target is I am learning to identify words and phrases in stories or poems that suggest feelings. Remember, identify means you're able to find or show words and phrases in stories or poems that suggest feelings. Your success criteria is I know I've got it when I can use these words, so the words that you identify, to make meaning or understand the story and poem I'm reading. Your essential question for this week is how can we work together to make our lives better? Some important vocabulary for today includes the word risk. A risk is a danger or the possibility that something bad may happen. Can you think of a time that you have taken a risk? Conflict is a disagreement or problem between two or more people. Have you ever had a conflict with someone? If so, I hope you were a problem solver and figured it out. Since we are learning how to identify feeling words, here is a review of the five senses. We use our eyes to see, we use our ears to hear, we use our hands to feel, we use our noses to smell, and we use our tongues to taste. Here is a list of feeling words so that you can see some examples before we start today's reading. You may see feeling words when you read about what the character says, what the character does, or how the character feels. Take some time to look over this list. Now, since today is Monday, if we were in the classroom, we would be doing our gallery walk. However, since we can't really do that, here are the four pictures for the gallery walk. Take some time on your own to think about what do you notice in these pictures? What do you wonder? Do you have any questions about what's happening? I know I have one question. What are all of these mice doing? Before you click to the next slide, make sure you make a prediction about what you think is going to happen. Looking at the pictures, do you see anything that suggests how the mice are feeling? I can't wait to read to see how they're feeling and what's happening in the story. Now remember, you're learning to identify words and phrases that suggest feelings. You have to be able to use these words to make meaning of the story. So as you're listening to the cat's bell, pay close attention to words that give you a strong feeling. An example would be if I say I was terrified of the big scary monster that was walking my way. Can you show the word that makes you feel or suggest feelings? It would be terrified. Whenever you're ready, click on the video to listen to the story. You can also pause the video and practice reading it on your own. As you do this, write down a word or phrase that you see that suggests feeling. Then, draw or write what you think the word means. Listen carefully to the story to see if you are right about what you think the word means. Once you have completed this paper, you may move on to phonics. For phonics, you are learning to read and write words with the long U sounds using OO, UI, and EW. So complete these flashcards in your packet. Write some words on the back and color the front. You can use this video to help you with the sounds so that you can learn to hunk and chunk these sounds. Okay, that's what we're doing for reading today. I can't wait to see the work that you all turn in.